Hey friends, it's Shona here, and I'm here with another Insights video, and this one happens to be on my hula hoop adventure. If you've seen my other videos that I've done prior to this, you know that I've decided I want to learn to do the hula hoop, and I wanted to do it to lose a little bit of the rest of the waste that I've had a hard time getting rid of over the last 6 months, altering my diet, watching my sugar, and all that kind of good stuff. So anyway, for some reason, I ran across my dog's hula hoop, and so I thought, well, I'm going to use it. They can still jump through it, but I want to use it to get rid of this. So I found out that this one was just a little bit too small for me. So my husband was so sweet and ordered me a new hula hoop. Well, I had to wait for a week for it to come in, and it finally came in. Here it is. Yay, my hula hoop. But I've not been able to open it. It's been sitting for about a week because I just haven't had the time and the ability to get with it and sit down and do a video. And I wanted to open it with you guys. I wanted to open it on a video. So I couldn't find my letter opener, so I have this little screwdriver. So, and it's working pretty good. So I've been real excited to do it, but it's been really a little bit frustrating because it sat for so long unused. And had I opened it, I could have at least been doing it in front of the TV, but I did want to wait until I could open it on video, because this is an adventure that we're kind of going through together. Who knows, maybe you picked up a hula hoop and you're going to learn right along with me. I don't know. So here it is, my hula hoop, and it's 2 different colors, and yay, I'm excited for it. It's interesting. What I found is when I was looking at reviews trying to find one, that they don't, that often like the athletic ones or exercise ones don't come like already like this for hula. They're weighted and everything. So I guess that helps, or it makes them a little bit more efficient when it comes to exercise. But we'll learn all about that when I actually get started with the hula hoop, which I'll get started putting this together on another video. But it was interesting. As I ordered it and was waiting for it to be shipped, I was so excited because it was, it's almost like getting a gift, getting a present. So then it came to my door, and then I had it. It's been sitting over there by my front door for probably a good week and a half because I just haven't had the opportunity, given chores around here, where ripping wallpaper down in my kitchen around the corner. I've been out of town. I just have been busy with, errands and just doing life in general. So I haven't had a chance. So it sat there unopened. And as it sat there unopened, it made me start thinking about gifts and how excited I was to open the box to my hula hoop. I was so excited. It was almost like Christmas. But I had to wait. But I was so anxious for it because I knew that this hula hoop that I've been wanting to use was in it. And it also got me to thinking, my mind went in a whole lot of different places, but one of the things I wanted to talk about was, we're always told that it's so wonderful to give gifts. And yes, I love to give things. I love to see people's face light up when I give them something, totally unexpected, or maybe something that they've wanted, or something that they've needed so desperately, maybe something that they couldn't find. I absolutely love that. So gift giving is definitely fun. And I can agree that, yes, sometimes I do like to get things, but yes, it is so good to give. But I got to thinking about this hula hoop and waiting for it and watching it sit by my door. Made me think about receiving gifts and how often some of us just are not very good at receiving gifts and receiving things from other people. So I wanted just to talk about that. This kind of was a gift from my husband. And he would walk by the door, some evenings and say, well, your hula hoop's here. Why haven't you opened it yet? Because I think he was excited because he had ordered it for me. He was excited for me to see it. Maybe he wasn't excited, but he did ask me several times, why haven't I opened it? And I said, well, I want to do a video with it, and I need to wait till I can. But gifts don't always come in boxes, and they don't always come in, bright colors or anything like that. And sometimes we don't receive them really well. And I think that just as we need to be gracious gift givers, I think we need to be gracious gift receivers as well. A gift doesn't do us any good if we don't open it. My hula hoop didn't do me any good when it was sitting in that box. So I thought of a couple of instances where things were given but not accepted, and I'd like to share just a couple of them with you. Well, one in particular, and it has to do with my family. Before my father married my mother, He was married to another lady and had 2 children. And when the oldest one was about maybe mid 30s or something, he was killed in a not a car accident, a plane accident. He was a pilot. And oh, it just grieved my father greatly, as it would, rightfully so, it would grieve anybody. Well, I remember when we had gotten through all of the funeral and everything like that, it was time to spread his ashes. And if I remember right, I'm not sure if I remember this right, someone took off in a plane and spread them over an airport, believe where he learned how to fly airplanes. And I can remember my dad standing there just all alone, just so brokenhearted. And I walked over and I wanted to give him a hug, and I went to give him a hug and he wouldn't take it. I don't remember if he like pushed me off or if he kind of turned away. Because I know his heart was broken. But I wanted to do something. I wanted to give him a gift of something to be compassionate, just to acknowledge that I knew he was hurting so badly. And I don't have many memories of my father because he was a great dad, but we just weren't like that, father. Like I wasn't a daddy's girl, in other words. And I so wanted to give him that hug. And one of my biggest memories or most vivid memories of my father is him rejecting that gift of a hug I wanted to give him. So I think it's important. What would have happened if he had have accepted that gift I was going to give him or I wanted to give him? My memory might be one it would be painful, but maybe one of kind of reconciliation, or maybe one where we came together because we were both sad at this event that we were at. But my memory doesn't go there. My memory is of him rejecting and me standing there feeling rejected because my gift was not received. I'm not judging him why he did because I'm sure his heart was broken. But I'm a little bit like my dad. If I'm having a hard time, which a lot of people don't know, I oftentimes tell people, no, I'm fine. I don't need anything. And you know what? I need to learn to set aside whatever it is that won't let me accept a gift, and I need to accept those gifts. When someone offers to bring us a meal, if we're having health problems or we've had a death in the family, we need to say yes, and we need to receive that gift for the spirit in which it's given. Someone's wanting to help us and share and give us compassion. And there's probably a lot more they want to give us. Their heart is full and they want to share that with us when maybe our heart is a little bit empty, or our heart is broken, or our heart is hurting. And I know I've probably rejected people's goodwill offers. I know my dad rejected my goodwill offer. And I think we need to learn to be gracious gift receivers as much as we do gracious gift givers. The other instance I think of is Jesus. All these videos somehow come around to Jesus because it's all about him. We have a gift that he's given us, the free gift of salvation. He has that. Maybe it's not tangibly wrapped up in a box with a nice, beautiful little bow, but that is a free gift that he died on the cross for and rose again, conquered death so he could die for our sin. And like this box, now this box is open, but how many times this box is sitting there, just like mine sat by the door, and if we don't open it, we don't get the benefit of that. And there's so many people, I've got close friends, I've got family members that I wish would open this box of salvation, this gift of life, this gift of grace that is available to them. I want them to open it and let that gift come down on them. It's sitting there waiting for them. Just like my hula hoop has been waiting for me for like 2 weeks. I could have been using this the 2 weeks if I hadn't have waited to open it. And we need to, at least if we're not a believer, we need to explore, maybe seek a little bit more so that we can understand and know that Jesus just really wants us to take this gift that he so unselfishly gives to us. So really that's about it as far as my hula hoop adventure. I'm excited to do my next video with the hula hoop and get started with that. And I hope that you're excited to maybe sit and contemplate gift givings. Whether it's someone giving you something, giving you a part of their heart, accept it with a smile. And if it's the fact that you haven't accepted the free gift that Jesus has for you, I hope that you'll think about it and maybe take it, because that's a horrible gift to be sitting unopened. Well, this is Shona. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and I'll see you next time on my hula hoop adventure.